Garrosh versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron.
Victory!
That's a pretty solid body on turn 3. Maybe we keep it. It's also a dragon if I technically get the Witch Doctor here. If I do draw another dragon, there's some reason not to play it to try to get more value out of that. It's just...
I see a vision in the flames.
Not much of a turn. Not much of a turn next turn. We can make a 5-4, I guess. We can double up on this thing. We might want to wait. I also might want to sneak in a card like Ysera, something just greedy to double up in case we get into matchups where we need to go real long, but I want to start losing those control battles before I do that. So we have 5-4 bump face versus copy our Scorcher.
Your rage sustains.
What would Uther do?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be greedy with my silence. At this point, we do stop building a board because a few reasons. We want more dragons for this. We want bigger hand size for Twilight Drake. He can rush a lot of his stuff, so
Ooh, a rainbow. Prophecy.
pretty much only want to hit the egg with this thing, right? Use the BGH on big boys. Use this on the egg after he magnetizes it, right? I'm basically thinking if I want to just play this for tempo.
I wonder.
Probably should do something. Maybe not. I have Brawl. I'd be greedy. That might have been a mistake there.
Converting stored energy.
So this is not an egg, but this is a tempting silence because it turns it into a 1/2 and it stops the Kangors from being really good. Now, I do have Brawl for Kangors. I guess we use the BGH. Again, the silence really is good on the egg, right?
I've got the beast in my sight.
I could bounce this, but we can always just bounce the silence too, so I think we'll obviously the dream is Barista, bounce Barista with a board full of BGHs and stuff.
Your magic shall not save me.
Gotcha.
Drink with me, friend.
Yeah, I think the silence is the most valuable one. His Consecrate's really good. Consecrate was the reason to bounce the BGH because the BGH survives what do you call it? He knows I have a silence. Okay. Did he magnetize it again? No. I can just trade, play that. This is my only dragon. I don't really want to lose my only dragon. We can hit bump, execute, kill the 1/1 armor. I could trade, play the... I could just trade and just play that to get another dragon. Play that into that. Alright, maybe that's the plan. Not an exciting turn, to say the least. These work together, but I do need another dragon to kind of make them work together.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Reporting for duty.
These got turned off, but eventually they get turned back on. Theoretically, we could also discover a Nightmare Amalgam to turn them on.
Ooh, a rainbow.
Reporting for duty.
I'm so glad. Rock on!
Access denied.
Reporting for duty.
I guess I would have set up lethal, right?
The battle is over. You win.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory on death!
Alright, let's try keeping the Twilight Drake. Now, he's warrior. He could definitely have things for it, but I've made a lot of decisions with this deck based around the Twilight Drake. Basically, the Faceless Rager stuff. And the this guy combos with this technically. A little bit awkward on the mana, to say the least. Ooh, alright, we might learn something here. We might learn something. Up against the Dragon Warrior. Or he's a Bomb Warrior that's just playing Fairy Dragon? I don't know. Okay, not sure.
Ah, let's get this party started!
That's pretty anti-tempo considering, well, his 2-drop trades my 4-drop, but that opens up this to be really good. We have turn 5 and then turn 6 we can go. For turn 7, we have these. Might just play this again and then do this on Arcanite Reaper. Oh god. Well, that's awkward. Definitely saving this for a big life gain with the Amalgam, right? That's 8 mana, gain 6, up to at least 6. Alright, we're getting that's a lot of bombs. Oh god, that's a lot of bombs. Good news is it looks like he's not killing these, right? So we're gonna be able to kill the Elix. Gain a ton of life. Wow, I could just die, right?
Unity. Precision. Perfection.
We need this to almost heal for 12 more. Because even if it just heals for 6 somehow, like if he executes it, that's really bad for me. Oh wow, he's giving me 18 life? He's like undoing all the work he did with those bombs, right? I think that's all she wrote. For this guy. He could have Brawl.
Shields up.
Brawl makes me want to trade, but hitting him probably sets up 2-turn lethal, right? So
Defend the gates.
Well played.
I got this.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back.
this kills the early Van Cleef. It also kills Pogo-Hoppers. So, I'm gonna keep it actually, because if he goes all with Van Cleef, my only other out is the execute. So we'll keep it just in case. It's a pretty greedy keeping the Dr. Boom, but It is 7 armor. If he is whittling us down. That's a good draw.
I see a vision in the flames.
Dimensional Ripper versus Cleave or Shield Block. I don't think we picked this. I think it's one of these. I think it's Shield Block here. Cleave is cool, but if I was going to put a card in my deck, it would be this one over Cleave, right? In this matchup,
like my invention.
looks like he is Pogo-Hoppers, right? Like, confirmed. Confirmed Pogo-Hopper.
Prophecy.
I'll go ahead and kill this guy. It, plays around backstab, technically.
I want you, and you, and you.
This is weird, right? Like, I am supposed to kill this, but I really want to kill this.
Prophecy.
That's painful to do, honestly, right? Because this gets way better if this is...
Up to no good. To no good.
Ironically, Cleave would have been pretty good, right?
See a vision in the flames.
Ooh, Warpath here. Dragon's Roar. I'm a dragon deck. So it's between these two, I think. Man. What do we do? We're going to play Rager. Hit that. He's going to need Sap or something, right?
I wonder.
I think we take the Roar. Like, because Deathwing might be a way we win against Pogo-Hopper late game. This will be good. The question is, when do we do it? Like, do we wait until we kill a 2020? That's going to kill us in one hit? Or do we just use it the moment we can? Oh, the value. I can't help myself.
Let's get this party started.
Bossy Abyss. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. We lost a lot of tempo doing that, but I did,
My hand is full.
I can bounce the Boon. Interesting.
Rock 'em!
I mean, that's so greedy, but whatever.
Drink with me, friend.
Might regret that. Because bouncing BGH, yeah, bouncing BGH is so because of Pogo-Hopper, right? Yeah, I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? I'm gonna regret that. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh, that worked out really good.
Dragon be hungry.
Although, this is again another Pogo-Hopper killer. We're kind of avoiding the Pogo-Hoppers pretty good. Eventually this can kill Pogo-Hopper. This is another good Brewmaster target, by the way. Right? Like, Devastator, Brewmaster, Devastator is a 10 mana turn.
We hunger for vengeance.
Like Fan of Knives?
That belongs in a museum.
We can do this, see what hero power we get. If we get to make 3 1/1s, it's really good. We get to clear him with this thing. Or this thing, whatever. The 3 damage is decent, right?
I'm so glad.
Dragon food.
I want you, and you, and
Pop
you.
Azarano, extra Star Whip, High Mountain Ice, room for Mana Spice coming right up.
Save the best for last.
My dragon be hungry.
Whatever
These cards, like the Lancer and the Devastator, scale a little bit. We have one more BGH for a Pogo-Hopper. All right, there's a Brewmaster. That's really good. So this is gonna draw too many cards, but he has to vanish me at this point. So I guess play 2. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to just play the 1 because vanish kills them, right?
I want you and you and you.
Precision.
The beast in my sight.
Drink with me, friend.
I did.
You're
You asked for it.
Victory!
Here against Mage, we do want the BGH, not the Spellbreaker. The 2-mana 2/3. I think we get rid of it. I think it's so important that I'm able to kill the Mountain Giant before anything else. That definitely is better now. Also, this is the ideal too, right?
I see a vision in the flames.
All right, Dr. Boom Scheme. I mean, it's early enough in the game where it's kind of interesting. I think we're taking this. I mean, I have a freaking Twilight Drake, for God's sake, so. This card didn't make into our deck, but I will play it when we get it.
Amazing.
Rip Conjur's Calling. Did he lose them both? No, he lost one. This one's terrible, right? You can't ever heal, so it's just kind of like a bad. I mean, it's got a lot of stats, technically. It is good. Actually, it's not terrible, because it has a lot of health for the Rager, technically. Can't quite kill a giant here, so that's a problem. We can oh, there's the BG8. So we can silence our guy, unfreeze it, but then obviously the problem is if he goes a 4-1, then that's not a play. We basically just have Zeliax kill a guy, armor up. I mean, the other play is like tempo Spellbreaker on just as a tempo play, but I don't love that. This is also
What now?
a possibility. It makes that cheaper. Problem is his 2-1's kind of, yeah. I guess that's better than nothing, right? Like, I don't think this sets up execute. There's some reason to keep that, but
Your rage sustains me.
Astromancer could get a weird card we need to silence. Could have played Dr. Boom. This is a pretty terrible card, so I think it's a good time to just throw it down.
Your rage sustains me.
Am I supposed to trade? Yeah, because he can Conjur's Calling, right? I could trade this and use Zeliax. That's a little bit interesting. This gets better with like Unfear Protector, maybe. Next turn's Onyxia. So maybe, I mean, maybe next turn is this plus hero power. We'll see. Oh, I have BGH. But no, we can't use this now, right? We have to save it.
I must choose.
My magic will tear you apart.
Yeah, I'm gonna regret that. Maybe we'll draw Barista and then just pick it up again, right? Or Brewmaster.
Engaging TC
Mind Control Tech.
Mental dislocator.
Mind Control Tech. That was a reason to trade for sure.
Unity, precision, perfection.
A pretty good Warpath here, right? We deny the heal. I did draw the Brewmaster. Alright, a lot of decisions. We can go Warpath 3 times, make our guys weaker, but hit him in the head without him healing. I can just trade, play Nixia. We also have Dr. Boom random hero power. We might Warpath twice and then Zeliax and then go face. That might be the... Man, this scales so much better with this, though.
Unity, precision,
Almost lethal. We have 2 silences. This is 8. We have 12. We have 12, so we have lethal if he just tries to like play Mountain Giant and Conjure's Calling it twice.
We must band together, united for
My
Dalaran.
calculations are flawless.
I hear you got a problem. I hear you got a problem.
You win this.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Alright, what is it, guys? We're starting off the day with the Warrior deck again in Standard. It's called Dragon Cry. Basically, Dragon Warrior without a lot of the mech stuff. More of a Dragon deck with a lot of Battle Cry minions, taking advantage of Youthful Brewmaster. Alright, we'll keep the 2 and the Dragon, because I need a Dragon for this. This one here could be good against magnetized units and stuff, so much like Spellbreaker and BGH can. This deck is a little bit tricky to play because we don't have the power of a card like Brawl. We don't have...
I see a vision in the flames.
we don't have Omega Assembly in the late game to kind of take over. So even though we do have Dr. Boom, it's not quite the same without those 2 cards together. We're going to the late game plan of, if we're in a really heavy control deck or matchup, we're going to go Boon, copy Ysera, bounce Boon, Boon again, and have 4 Yseras for the rest of the game, I guess. Alright, this is a pretty nifty play here. We just bounce our 2.
With me, friend.
Get a spell later, and, well, this now requires him to magnetize. And if he magnetizes it, he walks into... one of these. It's tempting to play this and go face and then see if he'll magnetize again. I think I'm gonna, because I also want to kind of kill this when I can play that.
I see a vision in the flames.
Ooh, that was a good draw. I go ahead and do it. Yeah, I might as well just draw. I mean, it wasn't a great draw because it didn't kill it, but it weakened it. All right, so we can Warpath everything, and there's something better than that. Probably not. I could execute this, trade that. There's still 1/1s. Yeah. So, looks like a Warpath. We just trade this one first, go face.
Accepted.
Warpath twice.
Prophecy.
Main deck Flare, that's a bit main deck. Like there's a sideboard in Hearthstone. All right, well, I guess we'll just play this. These we can do together on turn 8, right? Gain 6. Another flare. 2 flares. Interesting. So I guess there's a lot of secrets running around.
I see a vision in the flames.
Upgrade's not bad here. We can kill this thing off if we want. I can also make a 5/5, take upgrade, kill off the Mecharoo.
I wonder.
That's a pretty good execute enabler though, right?
Double combat Verano extra star with high nice room for mana spice coming right up.
This card's just pretty valuable. It can pick up a heal like shield block. It can get like a warpath.
Acquiring victim.
That's pretty painful.
My dragon be hungry.
All right, we're at 4 here, so we die to kill command beast. Not that he has a beast in this mech deck. Definitely have to kill the mech with this. Lucky we got it too, because well, he could just magnetize kill me, right?
If I roll need.
Unity, precision, perfection. Unity, precision, perfection.
All right, so if he has another missile launcher combo,
Invention.
that's scary, because I guess we have this to kill it, right?
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
No silence. No silence, unfortunately. We do have this plus this to get rid of that. That's pretty good, because it clears them, right? We can even play the this first. This versus armor? Interesting. We probably should just armor, because if I don't die, I'm gonna win, right?
What now?
My dragon be hungry.
I also technically don't know what I want with this. It's possible we just want shield block, but we might need an executor or something.
Dragon food.
Well fought. I can see. Begin.
Victory or death!
I want to keep the spell breaker, obviously really good against all sorts of magnetized things. This is I've built a lot of the stuff is based on this, right? Because we're playing Faceless Rager basically for this card here. It works pretty well with the Scorcher. Twilight Drake is the dragon I want.
Acquiring victim. I see a vision in the flames.
It's a pretty nice card to heal with, exactly, with Zeliax, right?
Your magic shall not save you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Can't really do anything about that one. I don't think we trade. I mean, if he plays War Gear, maybe I should trade, right? If I consider streaming at a different time? Every once in a while. Every once in a while. All right. So let's see what happens here. We go face. He plays War Gear. It's a 8/6, which would kill that. Could trade back and then play that. He could play War Gear, go face, and then what? We have to. We just can't. I don't think we can take that 3 damage there. I think this is better.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Ooh, we get sweeping strike value here. I can sweeping strikes and hit that. Oh, that's just better though, right? Yeah.
Your magic shall not save you.
Sounds good. Yeah, you can see how this deck is a bit no brain. By the way, he's just going face and it's like working. We have this combo here: 7 mana, gain 9. That seems good. We can get to turn 7.
Protocol 7 engaged.
I think we're gonna double taunt here. What's the other play? I mean, I think I do want to save this. We could play this first to set up a bigger magnetize, right? I could taunt both of these, play this. I mean, this is only good if he's got 3 minions, right? So...
Shields up.
I think we do that. That sets up these to kill this, and obviously now we have a bigger heal because there's no guarantee he's gonna have 3 targets for this. So at least with this play, we guarantee gain 6 probably. Henry Cedudo, he's the new whatever weight, the lowest weight guy, right? And he's going for like 3 belts or something like that. My UFC knowledge has been waning. Well, that's not good. He got random Leok into Unleash. Feels bad. It does mean my sweeping strikes gets a little bit of value. He's going face? Really? Really? Really?
Unity, precision, perfection. Greetings.
Yoink, yoink, yoink. Alright. I think we got this game. I mean, yeah, there's like no way. There's no way we don't win now, right? Like we have Dr. Boom.
Ooh,
We
I
have this
wonder what
thing.
this does.
There's missile launcher stuff to worry about, unfortunately. This is pretty good right now, right? We hit that. Well, we'll just do this first.
Ah, let's get this party started.
Oh, it still has sweeping strikes. I forgot it. I thought that was a... I didn't realize that was a... I thought for some reason that was 1 turn only. No, that stays on there? Okay. Shows how much I've played that card. Wow, it stays on there, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, thank God. Alright, well...
I got this.
Rock 'em.
I'm so glad.
It stays on there. That's pretty crazy. You're the first person to play it? I don't know. Man, I think the card's good. It's just, you really have to use it on a... Ooh. Alright, well, good thing I'm at 37. The, Ooh. Do we do this? I think we do bounce this for the values.
Save the best for last. I got this.
Drink with me, friend.
I mean, I'm just kind of masturbating now, but, like, that's kind of fun. We do have 3 dragons. They really want us to have more cards because this, or this one does at least. Well, I'll have 2, right? So that they both do. It's possible I should have just bounced this so I have a missile launcher target or missile launcher answer right now. I currently don't. What's in this thing? 1/1s, right?
Challenge accepted. Ah, let's get this party started.
Yeah, the Faceless Ragers generally for like if somebody ignores this, we have turn 5 Faceless Rager double taunt. I did cut one of the protectors. It's also a battle cry. You can bounce it. You can pick it up with Lichen. It works pretty well with this guy here. The bad part about this card is the Shaman matchup is kind of annoying because they have Earthshock, 2 Earthshock targets, right? We do this again. Should probably just start trying to win. We have 7 damage.
Your rage sustains me.
Welcome! Drink with me, friend.
Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Like, he knows I have these, right? He knows I have Whirlwind, so he knows the shield. He should know the shield is gone. Alright. It's almost lethal, but it's not quite. What's in here? 1/1s. So, what are we doing here?
Oh, I love that fuse thing.
Yeah, that was not the right play. I should have. I didn't want to warp him on guys anymore. I should have just like played this again and just made bigger Twilight Drakes. I don't know. But again, it kind of shows just how resilient these Hunter decks are. Like, this game was theoretically over the moment I did the Zeliax play, but like he's basically kept himself in. Cards like Snip Snap, Boommaster Flark.
Well fought. I can
Garrosh versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
victory or death.
It's in the League of Legends client. Oh, really? How nifty. You're saying they changed the we need BGH, but I will keep the dragon for the Witch Doctor. Try to get like executes and stuff that they don't have in my deck. Not great right now. We could make a Ice Rager. Ice Rager is sometimes good.
Prove your worth.
Never mind. I'm not sure what this guy's up to at all. Not sure what he's up to. Is this somehow still a book deck? Yeah, I guess it is. This is a good Sea Giant card, technically, right?
I see a vision in the flames.
I mean, I have one of those. I guess we take that. The 0-3 makes this a 5-3.
My pretty birds.
That's something that might happen, technically. Or no, this didn't die, right? Alright, so we can Warpath. I feel like the Warpath is going to scale up because he just made 2 1-drops. I have the Mountain Giant ready to go, right? If I use the deviate a little bit, like in League, you have ability power items and attack damage items, but you would usually put only ability power items on mages and AD items on attackers, but in Teamfight that doesn't apply. You're just looking for items for their effects.
I've got the beast in my sight.
If he's got another one, then no bueno.
The light protects me.
This be our neck of the woods.
Wow, he got Acorn Bear? What? He got Acorn Bear? Are you kidding me? Because I know he's got 2 more 2/1s now. Whatever. Well. If this stays at 6, we have a pretty good turn, right? We can make 2 5/6s. I do know a little bit of League. I used to play League like way back when, and I did watch it competitively for a little bit, so I do know a lot of the original heroes, what they do and stuff. Like I know a little bit about their ultimates, right? So
Welcome to the show.
Am I a TSM fan? Well, I was a fan of who did I like back in the day? Why did that do 3? Oh, because of this thing. I don't know if I necessarily rooted for anybody. I just kind of enjoyed it. I like that he's going all in. So now we don't have to worry about the other mountain giant. So we got Warpath versus this Shield Slam. Doesn't quite do enough, right? It does set up Warpath though. I don't have another dragon either. That's oh wait, this is not going to work, is it? Okay, well, it doesn't. That leaves our options pretty limited. The armor versus another one. I guess the reason to do it is if I get the other Warpath, I'm gonna want to hit it already. The new expansion teased. That thing's kind of scary. So we can Zeliax kill this one or this one. Thing is, he doesn't have spells, right? Because he's a book deck. Although I do know he has a spell. I know he has the other Conjurer's Calling.
Unity, precision, Trinity.
I don't think I want to play this for tempo. I think we'd rather wait till we get a. Not loving my spot here. I'll take a look at it. Let me click this link here. Okay. So that was like straight teaser. Alright, we got the dragon. So yeah, we can play this in taunt. I think we do this first so we can shield slam. Whatever this guy's doing, I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Probably not as good as the regular kind of mage decks with Mana Cyclone and stuff, but he's making use of Magic Carpet. Ooh, we got spell power. Ooh, that's really good. Give her heals. I might not taunt yet. I might just do this first. No, I can do them all. I can taunt them both. Okay, so we can go boom, boom, boom.
Time runs out on me.
And if anything survives, we have this to like pick them all up. Done Murlocs? Yeah, Murlocs work well with the carpet. Like Toxfin and Tidecaller alone are almost good enough to just put carpet in your deck, right?
Your rage sustains.
Shields up.
The good news now is we're ready for the second Mountain Giant or Sea Giant. Most likely Sea Giant, right? He could Sea Giant, Conjurer's Calling. That could be awkward for us. We have BGH Barista at back. I'm only at 18.
What to do?
Put this apple on your head.
Okay, that's a little bit annoying, but hopefully not too much of an issue. Raging Worgen. That's a scary one. We gotta be a little bit careful.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Avast, matey! Avast, matey!
Alright, so we got Faceless Rager, Barista Hero Power versus Silence something. I don't think we care about that. I think we do this. I mean, one issue with this is that I don't have the Twilight Drake anymore.
Your rage sustains me.
Double pump Azarano, extra Star Whip, High Mountain Ice Room for Mana Spice coming right up.
Whereas this one wants to kill that one, right? I guess.
I got this.
Rage
Wow, you made it to the end of an extended gameplay video. If you really do like the deck, make sure to check the link below to join in on any of the Hearthstone discussion. I will see you guys next time.